The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. Here then the lineups for this game. So it's away we go then. Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Brandt looking for options.
Adeyemi.
That's the throw. De Jong.
Pedri.
De Jong
Pedri.
pushes it out wide. Lewandowski. Lovely feet. He can get that clear. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Tries a through ball. Defender's on the back foot. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Lewandowski.
Bensebaini.
Goes on a run down the left wing. Plays it long. Nice little chip. Heads it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
De Jong. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Brandt gets his foot in there. Nemecha knocks it towards the front. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Rafinha. De Jong passes it through. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Rafinha looks to slip it through. Now the pass. De Jong. Oh, great ball!
Lewandowski can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Tedri.
De Jong looks to thread it through. Now here's the through ball.
De Jong.
And he's there to make a great save.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
And it's Lewandowski. Gerassi.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Chukwuemeka.
Looks like a good ball through.
Tedri. Bensebaini.
Positions himself well and cuts it out. Tries a through ball, cuts it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Referee's given a throw.
And it's Lewandowski.
Good clearance and very necessary. That is going to be the final action of the first half. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Tedri. Balde.
De Jong. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
De Jong. Anton.
Tries to switch the play.
Chukwuemeka. Sabitzer. Anton. Sabitzer.
Nemecha.
Bensebaini.
Passes it through. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski.
Chan.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Rafinha lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
I timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Bensebaini.
Floats one over.
Rafinha.
0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Nemecha.
Bensebaini.
Barcelona haven't yet dipped into their subs.
Girassi.
Plays it out to the wing. They get a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Martinez pumps it upfield.
Rafinha.
Great challenge. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Battles to win it back.
Martinez.
Forward it goes.
De Jong. Pedri. Martinez. Pedri. De Jong.
Looks to slip it through. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Bensebaini.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Sabitzer.
Timely intervention. And out to safety. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
Sabitzer.
Chip through.
Borussia Dortmund are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Yamal.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Danger averted for now. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Now the pass. Drills one in. Has a pop! And in again! It's there!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Coaxed out to the wing.
Brandt.
Fine defending there. Barcelona need to hold on for a few more moments.
Bensebaini.
Does well there, alert. Goes long and forward.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And time is up. Barcelona win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.